Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Got a real exciting video for you today. We've got two new Seiko releases from the Save the Ocean line. The Turtle here, the SRPC 9.1, and the SRPC 9.3, the Samurai, right next to it. These are beautiful special edition Seiko that have recently been released. These two watches are on loan from Mimo's Jewelry. They are an AD for Seiko. They're based out of California. Mimo lent these in to Random Rob and myself, and I'm super excited to share them with you guys today. They are stunning. They look amazing in person. I hope they're coming through on the video, just how saturated that transition dial is with the 3D texture. These things really, they really shine in person. Now let's take a look at those dials on a macro level. I'll drop in some shots alternating between the two watches. I just think it's really impressive how they executed these dials. They're full of color. I mean, they're extremely saturated, and they play well in the light. I love seeing the different grooves within the dial and how the text for the branding is done in between the spaces. There's some good planning on Seiko's part. Very nice execution. And they're distracting, I'll be honest. You glance at your wrist to look at the time, and you just notice how beautiful these things are, and you are, at least I am, easily distracted by the sharpness of these Save the Ocean watches. Now there's a couple other things that I'd like to note here. Your bezel and your crown on both watches are actually done in a gunmetal finish, which is nice. It's a little different from your standard Turtles and your standard Samurais. And there's another thing that is more uncommon than not. The handsets on both have a nice deep grain brushing, so you know, not polished like the majority of the other versions that Seiko offers. So just very sharp, very cool special edition Seikos. They're not limited in production, but they are extremely popular. They're kind of hard to come by. They're selling very well, and for good reason. One thing that was a nice surprise is this Turtle. You can look at the applied markers. They have the upgraded version that Seiko has done on this one, and also on the orange Turtle, the Nemo. It's nice to see that, you know, the larger surrounds, the more deep and even application of the LumiBrite. That's just a nice thing to see. Now the Save the Ocean line, it's a collaboration with a diver and conservationist named Fabien Cousteau. He's the grandson of a very famous diver, and he has a ocean learning center that he established in 2016, and part of the proceeds from the sales of the Save the Ocean line will go to that, and they work for public awareness, education, and special projects. So they'll do things like beach cleanups and sea turtle or coral reef restoration projects. So it's a good, you know, it's a really good thing that Seiko is donating part of those proceeds to those to that foundation for those different efforts. I think that's a nice thing. Now, I don't know how much or what percentage, but you know, at least part of that, of your purchase of these beautiful watches, goes to that project. So that's kind of the reasoning behind the Save the Ocean branding. It's more than just absolutely stunning, beautiful special edition watches. So these two, again, like I said, are on loan from Mimo's Jewelry. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in either one of these. Use the code Bruce35 for a 35% discount. And that's good on any Seiko under $800 in price. So big shout out to Mimo. And again, guys, if you're interested, take advantage of that discount. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.